everyone. This is Hollanda'da Lise Eğitimi. So, from our values, our experience, so today we will have the college of the I would like to I would like to talk about this about
Do you want to study in Holland? Of course you want to study in Holland. The next 100 seconds will definitely convince you. All right, let's go. Study in Holland. Every year, many international students undergo the Dutch experience. But what does this mean? What makes studying in Holland so great?
Holland is really internationally oriented. I mean, where else would you find students from over 160 different countries? 1 out of 10 students is an international student. Did you know that we have more than 2,100 English top programs?
Pretty good, right? You know what's even better? The quality of our education. You won't find this quality of education at such an affordable rate anywhere else. The open-mindedness of the Dutch people is reflected in the way we educate. It's in the way we teach, the way we interact, in the way we work together. Once you're done studying here, Holland offers a ton of opportunities for entrepreneurs and job seekers. Holland is the home of some of the world's biggest multinationals, such as Philips, Shell, and many more. We even have a special one-year program for you to get employed called Orientation Year. You can be part of the Holland Alumni Network for everyone who had the Dutch experience. How much time do I have left? What? 30 seconds? Well, that's enough time for some facts.
Dutch people are the best non-native English speakers in the world. Holland is also one of the happiest and safest countries, and our educational institutions rank among the world's top 2%. But there's more to Holland. Holland is creative, high-tech, diverse, innovative, nicely located, exciting, has a unique cuisine and a rich history. We've got a unique culture and very welcoming people.
Just barely made it. So now you know why you should study in Holland.
great. So now let's go back to the I guess the guy is really funny to show off the reason for why you should study in Holland. Let's go point by point. There's lots of reasons to study here in college at the Netherlands. We have a wide range of English programs, so if you would think that it would be difficult or challenging to study in the Netherlands because everybody's speaks Dutch, it's actually not true. We are quite very high in the English proficiency, so everybody here can speak English very well. I'm from Indonesia originally, and I live in the Netherlands now.
Hello, are you your voice is really low. Can you check your
Oh,
microphone or speak louder? Sorry for interrupting.
no problem. Can you hear
Okay.
me right now?
Yeah, it is better, I think. Just a second. I will be going. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I hope you all can hear me now clearly. I would speak a lot louder. Good. So in here, there is 5 good reasons. Let's get back to the reason itself why you should study in the Netherlands. One is that because of the range of English programs. So As a foreigners, you do not have to worry about the language because everyone speak Dutch, that's correct, but they can also speak good English, especially in a small city. I live in a very small city called Ommen in the Netherlands. It's east north, close to German border. It's a very very small city and only 27,000 populations in the city. Um, I speak English every day, so everybody knows English even in a small city. So the other thing is a good value for your money. The connections of the university itself, the degree and accreditations, the rank of the top uni in the Netherlands, great for your career and CV. Number three is a big international community. We have, as you can see from the video earlier, we have a huge range of nationalities coming to the Netherlands to get their degrees from secondary up to the higher education level. Even in the Netherlands, people would appreciate if you graduate from vocational base. They would give you a job right away on based on the specific skills. And then number four is a great place to live with the food, with the huge cultural history background. We are the place for you. Number five, the top five reasons at the end is the excellent career opportunity. There is a huge opportunity for you to get a job in the Netherlands, especially skill based. So if you can start thinking from now, what would you like to take a degree on? What program study you would like to learn in the Netherlands? You can go specifically on the sector that they have opening for jobs. Currently, we are running out from a labor. Actually, we need more people to fill in the labor market. So we are one of the destination for you to get easy job placement. On the video as well, you get the informations, right? There is a 1 year opportunity for you to get a visa trials. After you finish your degree in the Netherlands, you will get 1 year orientation year visa to get a job. So that would give you a very smooth transition from educations throughout your career opportunity. On the next slide, oops, sorry. On the next one, how we teach in the Netherlands. It's a very famous that Netherlands are open to teamwork. So Dutch educations are really focusing on the teamwork itself, which makes it easy to meet other international students. This means that you were very gathered in terms of working in a team, in the classroom, especially with the very rich in nationality background in your classroom. This would give you a huge perspective in the global work, especially if you are related to business studies, international relations studies, and so on. And second is interaction in the class. We are very open minded. Interaction in class is highly appreciated in the Netherlands. You are expected to think about the knowledge that is presented to you and develop and express your own opinion. There will no somebody will be belittling your ideas. These are the space for you to speak up. So critical ideas, speaking up is the space that we are offering in the classroom. Number three, respect for all opinions. That's related to point number two. The Dutch teaching method is founded on respect for each individual's opinion and convictions. And today I would love to take the opportunities, part of the Netherlands options as well for you to study is our school. We are offering a boarding schools in the Netherlands. As you see, we are opening in terms of open-minded and then the space, nationalities, and so on. But we are also very concerned in commercializing our educations. As you see, we are the only boarding schools in the Netherlands. There are no other boarding schools available in the country beside Eerde. So today I would like to introduce you and for you to get to know the only boarding schools in the Netherlands that can be your pathway to a great universities and your career in European countries especially and in the Netherlands as well. So to start, I would love to show you our video of the school. Let's get back here. This video will give you the big idea on how our school looks like. I will get back to you after the video. Enjoy.
Great. So that is our school video. I hope you enjoyed the video and it works very well on your end. And let's get back to the presentations. Our missions as the boarding schools is to help the students develop into the successful, engaged, and responsible young adults. So during their studies, we try to manage them to become an independent persons. We strive to provide our young people with the opportunity to develop academically and athletically. So today I'm going to show you as well what kind of activities that are available in our schools as an option for you to choose, especially a lot of outdoor activities. So if the students or you would love to go on outdoor activity, we would be the best options. And we're offering a nurturing environments, as you see from the videos. It's all very nature, open spaces, and then a lot of forests are surrounding our facility actually. And we're far from the big metropolitan city, which can actually help you focus during your study with a less distraction. But I understand sometimes students would love to also go out to the big cities such as Amsterdam or Utrecht, Groningen, Rotterdam, and so on. For example, these are showing where we're located. Netherlands is a very historical countries where we are respecting each other in terms of foods, orientations, and so on. I'm sure you're familiar with lots of our carnivals and then also our food. In here, especially for you international students, would be very easy to find your local ingredient food because there are so many antique or unique shops that is available for students internationally. Even in a small city like Ommen, there is plenty of international food available in here. So you won't miss your home food. But on the weekend, usually our students goes to the big cities such as Amsterdam for shoppings, culinary, or good socializing with the locals. Zwolle is the closest city from Ommen. It only takes you 20 minutes by train. As you see, Netherlands have a very perfect public transportations, which is train, and most of the people traveling by bicycle. So most of the people here are very healthy because they commute every day with the bicycles. And we provide bicycles as well in our campus in case you don't bring it from your home country. We provide it for you to go around the city or even to transport you to the train and go explore the rest of the country. The great things about Eerde boarding school is that we are offering an exclusive education personal that you can see from the classes size itself. So you would be only maximums in the class with 8 students. We really look into the composition of the classroom so then we can follow up on your progressions academically, mentally, especially. So sometimes international students, you feel unmotivated or you feel you can't catch up on the subjects itself and you feel missing home. There is always a space for us to evaluates, giving a topics to help you and giving you solution during your study with us. Safe environment where children can study and develop themselves. Correct. We offered a peaceful environment into a strong and independent person. We're a one gate community only, so it's all being safeguarded by one gate. We have zero tolerance policy towards drugs and alcohol. We try to keep it all clean and healthy. We're also offering extracurricular program that I will show to you on the coming slides. What are the kind of local Netherlands students do after school? The great news from Eerde is that for you students who loves arts and music, we got a great channel for you, such as Reich Museum. We're the only official schools partnering with Reich Museum. You're familiar with Van Gogh and so on. These are the country for you to embrace your art spirits and ambitions, especially that we have the channel with the museum. We offering you a program called Week Without Walls. So sometimes every 2 months, for 1 week, you will study outside the classroom, such as to the museums and other kinds of nature monument area in the country. We are funded since 1934. So the school itself is quite old, but the IB diploma that we're offering for boarding students is available since 1980. So we have been delivering 42 years of IB diploma in the school. And for the next time, I think I would love to show you here. Okay, here we go. These are the number of the students. We are not big, as you can see. We are exclusive in the sense of accepting our students' backgrounds and motivations. At the moment, we have 70 students internationally. They come from Japan, Korea, China, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and so on. And a lot more from European sides, such as from Istanbul. We have 2 students from Istanbul last year. We have a student from Germany, Hungary, Russia, and so on. American students from Latin America and Nairobi, Nigeria, from the African part. So there are no dominant country where our student comes from, which is great in hands because it's a little bit mix of everybody in the school. And the academic that we're offering, if you are looking for international schools that the degree can accept you to many universities around the world, it's IB diploma program. So our IB is offering for you from grade 11 until grade 12. So you're going to spend 2 years with our school. And the IB result will be get accepted in 3,300 universities worldwide. So you can choose whether you want to continue, especially in the Netherlands, or your IB result also will be accepted throughout the whole universities in the world. But for you to, if you have any other interests such as career focus degree, you can choose our IBCP. The entry requirements is lower than IBDP. And these programs is going to prepare you for career base. So if you would like to take, for example, hospitality management, hotel management, and so on, we can give you a guaranteed placement with our partnership with Swiss Education Group. And if you think that IB diploma is too science-based for me, or IBCP is, I'm not sure yet what kind of career I would like to take, you can always take high school diploma with us. This is for you, fit nicely for Applied Science University, which we have a great list in the Netherlands for Applied Science Uni. So what does it look like at Eerde in a daily schedules wise? As an international students, especially, you might looking for what is it the life in the boarding schools in the Netherlands, right? Every day we start at 8:30 with the students arriving in the school, and then they were required to go to tutor class or registration notice or putting on your attendance, and then they will group by level. And then each tutor will consist 5 to 15 students. They will take you to the classroom. And then the class begin would be 8:40 and finish by 3. With the exception of Friday, when they finish at 2 or you finish at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, your class, which is IB diploma, will have to finish at 3, depending on the individual timetable. We will take you to another extracurriculars, either inside or outside the school. What kind of extracurricular you will have to do? In here, we give you a lot of options, especially if students would love to take athletic background, because that is our strength in Eerde. We got plenty of athletes registering in our school, especially athletes in soccer, skating, as well as horse riding. So I would like to take you to another video. So in this video, you would be able to see one of the activity samples that you're going to spend during your study in Eerde. That is horse riding. Enjoy the video. Wonderful. So that is one of the activities that we're offering in the school after class. So if you would like to try on taking and horse riding schools after class, we would be the best channels for you. Some students never tried horse riding, so they take these activities as a trial and then they loved it. Some students comes as an athlete, so after school they go for a very serious course with the equestrian sports. So the boarding facilities, I would love to take you to the our 360 tour. So I will open the tour in here because then you would feel you would feel like you are in our facility. Okay, here we go. Our 360 tour available on our website. As you can see in here, I will take you to it. Here we are. So this would give you a better view on how we look like, especially if you would like to show this to your family, where you're going to study and what is the facilities on it. And we're located in Ommen, 1 hour 20 minutes from Amsterdam. And as you can see, Ommen is actually a touristic area where people in the country comes here for mountain biking, horse riding, canoeing, and so on. So surrounded by tree lines or tranquil environments, imagine the fresh air around the facility. So from here, from our property to the closest train station is 12 minutes by bicycle. And then from the train station, it can takes you to Zwolle, Amsterdam, Utrecht, and so on, big cities in the Netherlands. So we're talking about the boarding facility. I would love to take you closely on how it looks like. So here we are. If you click on the picture at the 360 tour, it will take you directly to our facility. Here is the reading corner. Here is the study desk, and these are the bunk beds. Maximum students per room is 2, but you also can have a private room depending on your preferences. Okay, so this can be your future bedroom in Eerde International Boarding School. We have ensuite bathrooms, so you don't have to go outside for bathrooms. And I will take you to our common area. In this area is the place you will socialize with other international students from all around the country. And in here, there's also a small pantry. You will have a light meal, snacks. You can do a board game, watching TVs on the weekend, and also sometimes playing board games, doing your homework and assignment. The things that you need to put on the notes is that our student will get a tutor and mentorship during the evening. So we provide you with a study blocked slot between 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening. If you need any help one-on-one during your homework, assignment, you have paper due, you will have a tutor available in your boarding facility. So that is how exclusively you can follow up your academic journey, not only in the classroom, but also during your stay. And there is also another services that we offer is mentorship. So there is tutor and mentorship. Tutor will help you academically, and mentorship will help you in terms of your mental well-being. We understand international students, you will have moods, ups and downs following up your academic, depending on what issues ongoing. We would love to get through with you together on your experience and whatever can help your mental well-being to follow your study experience with us. So you will only have some snacks in here because we prepared already during your study 3 meals a day. These are our restaurant in the castle. The castle itself already built since 1715, so it's almost already 400 years, but it's well equipped and functioned in a sophisticated way. So you will have your breakfast here, and there will also be chef in house that cook 3 times for you, so you don't never get hungry. There is a hot meal, salad bar. We took a look on your nutrition intake every day carefully. In a Dutch way, of course, a lot of bread and cheese, right? And also, there is a wall full of fruits in here. We understand the menu itself. There will be a suggestion box where students put in their suggestion, what meal they want to have on the selection every week. So the chef will do a rotations of the meal for you. So you will not gonna only get Western food, but also sometimes Mexican food, Asian food, and so on. So that would be really cool. And I'll take you to the castle. So from the outside here, if we stand outside the castle itself, you will see 2 boarding area, one for the girls, one for the boys. So we separate between gender where you live. And if I go into the castle in here, this is our first floor. 1, 2, 3. These rooms is still kept the way it is for hundreds and hundred years. We don't change the wall, we don't change the painting, and what we change is only the carpet because sometimes we use the room for graduation or a big event. So the first floor are still owned from the museum. We don't change anything, but the second floor is used for staff management, library, and classroom. So I will take you to the library today. These are the library looks like in Eerde International Boarding School. And the classroom itself, this is one of my favorite classroom. As you can see, these are the place you're gonna sit. And it's like studying in a museum indeed. And we equip with the very high-tech tools. And when I say in the beginning, there's only 8 students per class, you see it's totally possible, right? So I will take you outside again. So that is the castle. There's a kitchen, there is a museum on the first floor, and the second floor is classroom and library. But if I take you to the left here and zoom in a little bit, you might think these are the gardens, right? But it's actually another school building. So in here, there are more classroom we newly built in 2017. And in here, you will find laboratoriums and other kinds of facilities to provide your study. There's also teacher room. Imagine this view when you're studying. It's awesome. These are at the back of our castle. Great. And I did not light on the part of if you like to take art, music studies after you finish with our IB program, because we provide you with the facility itself. This building is dedicatedly built for art, musicals, studios, and orchestra. So if you have a plan to take musical art studies, these are the place, as you see. Okay, and I'll take you to the gym area. These are where students do activities after class, such as futsal, volleyball, soccer, basketball, and so on. Behind this wall, there is well-equipped gyms that you can use in the morning before class start or after the class, so you stay fit. Okay, so that is the facility. I hope you enjoyed to see the 360 tour. And this is how it looks like from the outside, super natural, green. That is why many of our students goes here for mountain biking and so on. Great. So let's get back to the presentations. Okay. Yeah. So that is our 360 tour. That gives you a bit more of understanding how the boarding facility looks like. And we are supervising you with a study block in the evening, and also minimum age to start boarding schools with us is 12 years old, and they have to hold EU passport. But for the non-EU passport, they will have to start minimum 15 years old, and we will apply the visa for you. So the price for our school, I would like to show you the blocked area. The tuition fee for high school IB diploma would be 22,950 for a year, and the full boarding fee is 29,100. So for a total 1 year of your study, it will cost you 52,000 euro per year. Okay, and then if you're studying for IB diploma, that would take you 2 years until you graduate to university. Let's take a look on the requirements, what it would be for you to fulfill before you registered with our school. There is IELTS, of course. The IB program would ask you to fulfill 6.0 IELTS, but if it's below 6.0, you can always start with our foundation IB, which sometimes takes only 6 months. So for you to finish your IB diploma till university level is 2.5 years if your IELTS below 6.0. Some countries we considered case by case if they would like to submit their language test other than IELTS. Okay, and then there's academic transcripts. So your grade 10, okay, the grade 10 academic transcript, 6 subject should be C or higher. If you are coming from international schools, so you don't have to show the IELTS, you have to show that on the 6 subjects there is subject English that is C or higher. Okay, so after these 2 documents submitted to us, we will consider you as a candidate. We will organize an interview with you. There will be no entrance test and there is no fee for the interview. This interview is basically to show that you are motivated and what is your goal. So we have a students last week to interview. They wanted to take architecture study in the Netherlands. And in this interview, we decide to make a priority subject, math and physics for her. So that is the interview purposes. Okay. And after the interview, the IB coordinator would get back to us and say, okay, the student is motivated, have a great opportunity and potentials. We will give you the acceptance letter and we will start the visa application on our end. The visa usually takes 4 weeks to process, and then it will be ready at the Dutch embassy in the local country where you're based on to pick up. Okay, so the question would be for you or your parents, where were you going to go after you finish with Eerde, right? Eerde International Boarding School's alumni went and or got accepted in the top universities in the Netherlands. So most of the universities in the Netherlands are where they go. For example, Utrecht, Twente, Erasmus, University of Amsterdam, Radboud, and so on. But it's not only universities in the Netherlands, but also some of our students got accepted in UK-based university or US Ivy League. Okay, so then I think that is end of my presentation today to get to know studying in the Netherlands, especially with us Eerde International Boarding Schools. You are very welcome to contact us on these numbers and emails. I'm also going to be available at the booth today and tomorrow on the hall too. Okay. Is it now, I think, Q&A session? You're welcome to ask me any questions if you like to on the chat. Okay, perfect. So all clear. And thank you very much. I hope to see you at the booth and I hope to see you in the Netherlands and stay safe. Bye-bye.